Hello, everyone, and how are you? How has your week been? Have you ever opened an old cupboard, the kind that smells slightly of dust and maybe time, and found a photo album tucked away at the back, like right at the back? The plastic sleeve still sticking a little, photos slightly faded, and suddenly you're not just looking at pictures, but you're actually back there. Back in the 90s, in a building compound in Mumbai, a time when friendships didn't need planning. There were no phones in our pockets, no where are you messages. Evenings just happened. Around 5:30 when the heat started to settle and the sound of pressure cookers echoed from every home, kids would slowly come down. Cricket bats appeared, badminton rackets appeared, cycles rolled out. Some of us would be skating around. Someone would shout from the balcony, "Come down!" And that's where my friend would already be there, leaning on her cycle near the gate, one foot on the ground, waiting like she just knew I was about to show up. We never asked each other, "Are you free?" We just were. Some days we'd walk to the corner shop, count coins carefully, buy one packet of chips so that both of us could share it. On other days, we'd probably buy a packet of biscuits. There were days we'd sit on the building steps, talking about school, the teachers we just couldn't stand, and dreams that felt so close back then, like they were just waiting for us. And when we couldn't meet, we would write notes to each other. Small folded chits, passed in class or slipped under the door when no one was looking. It would read something sweet like, "Come down tomorrow," or "Don't forget." That was enough. And we used to say it all the time to each other. We'd say, no matter what happens, this stays. And for a long time it did, until one day it didn't. My family moved to a different part of the country. That might as well have been another world back then, because there were no quick calls, landlines were shared, timed, and never really private. So we wrote letters. I still remember sitting on the table thinking what to say, desperately trying to fit my whole week into a few pages. Waiting for the postman became a routine, that small hope that maybe today a letter would arrive. The first few letters we wrote to each other were long, full of everything, full of our stories and secrets. But then slowly, you know what happened? Something changed. The letters became shorter. The gaps became longer. Until one day I realized that I was the only one still writing. And then eventually, I stopped too. No goodbye, no final conversation, just silence. The kind that stretches quietly into the years. And that's the part about growing up. No one really prepares you for friendships that don't always end with a reason. Sometimes life just moves people out of each other's every day. As we grow older, the places that once held our friendships together disappear. No more building compounds, no more fixed evenings, no more shared routines. Life becomes schedules, responsibilities, different worlds. And the person who once fit so easily into your day no longer has a place in it. And it's not that you stopped caring, it's just that life kept going. Maybe we both changed. Maybe she changed a little, maybe I changed a little too. But what we did those evenings, those silly conversations, those secrets that we shared, those packet of chips and biscuits stretched too far. That was real, and it mattered. Some friendships belong to a version of your life that you can't go back to. But that's okay, because their purpose wasn't to stay forever. It was to be there when you needed them the most. And here's something that might stay with you. Some people were part of your daily life once, and then they become a part of your memory. And somehow, both are equally important. I don't know where she is now. We don't talk really. We've completely lost touch with each other. I did try to contact a few of our common friends. We all tried together to get in touch with her, but nobody really knows where she is right now. But you know what? Sometimes in the evening, even today around 5:30, when the light hits the buildings just right and I hear kids playing downstairs, I pause because for a second, I still feel like she might be right there waiting near the gate. So if you ever think of someone you've lost touch with, don't just feel the distance. Remember the version of you that existed with them. We outgrew the moment, but never the meaning it had. And maybe that's what growing older really does. It doesn't change us, it changes the space around our friendships. When we are younger, friendships are built on proximity. Same building, same school, same lane, same timings. But as life moves on, those shared spaces disappear. And without even realizing it, we start building different lives with different routines, becoming different versions of ourselves. But somewhere between who we were and who we become, we left a version of us that still feels like home. So, this is to each one of you. Have a great week, everyone. Take good care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you again next week. Bye for now.